Right, let's jump over to join the Raiders and see what shit goes down tonight. Hello, Raiders.
Ooh.
How's it going? Good.
Alright.
That's what I like to hear.
Am I any louder tonight?
You weren't particularly
Yes.
quiet yesterday. You were just being drowned out by everybody else.
Oh, I thought people said I was quiet, so I was tweaking me volume settings on my mic.
No, to be honest, the only person I struggled hearing last night was Monty, and that was only because I'd catch him as someone else was probably talking. So.
I'll try harder at talking over everybody tonight. Don't worry.
Moo, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine.
Crisp and clear today.
It doesn't sound like she's deep throating a mic.
Well, no, it's like the mic just distorts sometimes.
Oh,
Is that a note of jealousy there?
a little bit.
Pushing
a
me on
little
the
bit.
receiving.
Torghast, Tower of the Damned. Yeah, let's not do that today.
Oh, I did a 10 yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Wasn't too bad. Only took half hour.
Who do I need to summon slacker-wise? Anybody? No?
My game is updating, so it should be a few minutes.
Are you going to need a summon, Drew?
Yeah, I'm not outside now.
Alright, okay. Yeah, if we get two people to stay outside, I'm out here with people. Well, there's 4 of us. I might do the new dungeon at the weekend, see if I get a group for it.
Hopefully they've fixed it by then.
Well, is there still issues with the 4th boss bugging out?
Yeah, the male boss.
Did a hot fix today.
But they haven't fixed melee, have they? Fucking horse.
Well, they fixed it, or someone said that the fix is it has to wait a week before it can be repopulated or some shit.
Another classic Blizzard performance.
We fucked up. So many. It's not like untold people are going to try and chase this fucking mount down. Jesus Christ.
No.
And it wasn't like a little known thing like the fucking the llamas for a while or whatever they were.
That's the one in Oldham, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
The alpacas, that's it. Yeah,
Alpaca.
yeah. Like they were sort of a secret thing until it became popular. Then there was loads of people. Although at that time, the hardcore people had done with it.
yeah, and at the start you couldn't do them in a raid group. You had to do
Well, yeah.
count.
That's how I cheated out mine, getting it so quickly. Was that other people in the group handed it in? I got credit for it. So I just joined the raid group where everyone was just handing it in and got it pretty quickly.
So when Drew's on, we're on a 14-man group tonight, which is pretty.
That sounds what we had yesterday.
Yeah, it's just Monty out, dip it in, basically. Alright, let's do a summon for dips. Yeah, I'm a bit upset Monty's not here tonight, because I don't like, regular people having to miss out, especially on prog night, but he's obviously got stuff going on.
Well, in this instance, everything's kind of prog at the moment.
Well, yeah, I mean, just the first week, it's always nice to have the regulars here for all the bosses, but, he'll get the kills next week.
Let's shoot, dip it, and take them out first of all.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing there, Moo.
Yeah, she got it yesterday with us in the group. I think it was her first thingy as well.
Set my 9.1 mount as well.
Hey guys,
Well, hello.
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 Well, I can do the same, but mine's from a...
I like yours, Moo.
Did you get the fallen? Is that me?
No, this is actually my first rep box from Venari, and it had this in it.
Oh, nice.
Is
Got
there
a pet.
trash to clear before we go on to the next
There's
boss?
a, there's a little bit at the top.
Is there any named mobs for the Stygia emblem thingies?
Can't see any, but doesn't mean they're not there.
Drew, how long is this update likely to take you?
Well, I'm not.
Took me about 5 minutes to get in.
I didn't hear. I heard Drew make a noise, but I couldn't ascertain what he said.
I'm logging in now.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, cool. Well, we're at the stone, so yeah, that's cool. Actually, to be fair, who's got the fastest run speed? I know Moo, obviously, in cat form. Just thinking it might be better for some of the slower paladins, for example, with only one charge of his divine steed.
Brank is
Crusader Aura.
pretty zippy as well.
Well, Moo, isn't that's between you and him, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go in and let you guys summon Drew. Like a lazy tank. Slash raid leader. Slash. Oh, fucking
It'll take
logs.
3 days to load in, so I might as well start loading it in now.
Dipper, have you looked at any tactics?
I looked at the last 5, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Easy yesterday, by the way, looked like a nice run.
Yeah, I mean, sort of looking at it, I mean, the logs were harsh, but the performance was good, so I don't really care about the logs.
Well, because it's the first runs of everyone.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, the percentages were low. I mean, I'd expect them to be higher if there were less passes. So, or then again, I suppose more passes if there's a lot more lower people that come in. Then yeah, then it might buff the numbers. But regardless, it's no, good performance. Really happy. A couple of one shots. I mean, that last boss we one shot with Garrosh in the fight. I mean, that was brilliant. Considering we last minute watched the video and then just went in and killed it, it was really good. I think tonight's going to be pretty challenging, but that's not to say we can't do well. I'm sure we'll do fine. All right, I'll just chuck Drew an invite. My cat jumps up on the side. Asshole cat. Tuck, just off the back of the tactics you probably saw as well, we might look for a 4th healer in one of the guys tonight. Would you agree based on raid wide damage? Or do you want to see how you go? So I suppose that question poses the same to Moo and Irony.
Did you get the summon, Drew?
Yes.
Oh, I love these things. They don't trigger me at all.
Oh, there's your named one.
So, go slow on this, guys. Let everybody catch up. Oh, a lot of cackling in here. I've never done a raid with the sound on in a stream. Spooky. Fixie, you're gonna die, mate. Oh, that's nasty. Ah, great, cool. We're gonna have to kill this for the gates to open up, but if everyone's in the instance, it should be fine.
So where do we go from here? Upstairs, downstairs?
Go straight up and straight over where those flaming grates were on the floor.
The spiky shit was, yep.
Yeah. Now we've killed the
Seat
bosses.
tuck.
Can move off this grate, the ones that aren't on fire.
What's the fun in that?
Living.
Yeah, I only can't choose his healer meters if no one's getting damaged.
Oh, we're burned here though.
Anyway, rewinding Tuck and going back to what we were discussing. Do you think you'll need another healer? It could be beneficial.
Are resis happening, or?
Moves to the mass res.
The Shadowlands will hear your screams.
This guy's amazing. Alright, let's just get some. Let's get oiled up. Slurpy slurp noises. Once everyone's here, I'll just go over the brief. I mean, there's not much to this fight anyway in terms of tactics. Also, key bindings.
Have you been doing food and flasks, or is it just personals?
No, we've been doing feasts. Drew's been chucking them down, bless him.
Once the tip made and put in the guild bank to be fully clear.
Yep. Cool, 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 cool. The video I watched on this one was a little bit... Oh, by the way, it's 2 flasks each again, guys, if you want to just grab 2. Yeah, the video was a little bit confusing on this one. I mean, tactically it was relatively straightforward. There was a bit I didn't understand regarding one of the tactics, whether it was heroic or not, because he kind of mixed in the heroic tactics. But I'll briefly go over the stuff. I think everyone's here now. So, Wild. From a tank swap perspective, as we saw in the video, I'm going to chuck a skull marker down, and that's where me and you are going to run and drop the shit, yeah? So it's going to be that corner square there. That's the Cruciform Max. So anytime we get targeted by one of the boss's abilities with a weapon, you or I will run to that to drop the ability there. And then obviously the other tank will tank swap after. Yeah, so I think for the first phase up to 70% of the boss's health, there'll be 2 lines of spikes. One, well, I mean there'll be 4, but 2 will obviously go off the edge. So you'll have one that runs down the left-hand side and one that runs across the back. So as long as you guys are kind of middle-ish, you have nothing to worry about. At 40%, sorry, at 70%, he changes to a hammer. So same raid-wide damage, but instead of spikes going just vertically and horizontally, they ripple in a kind of an L shape, I suppose, or a corner shape. But you'll see the spikes will slowly move out from the skull marker, I should say. So they'll join a kind of a vertical and horizontal thing and just get bigger and bigger and bigger and go. You guys all know which way the spikes will go after 70%, basically. So it'll be like the 3 squares around the skull, then it'll be the squares around that, and the squares around that, and so on. And at 40%, it combines the 2 previous weapon drops. So again, just avoiding those spikes as they come out. Yeah, if you look at the squares on the floor, need not be standing on second row during spikes. Yeah. You'll see it anyway. They're easy to avoid, but you just obviously want to step on. As the spikes go down, you want to step on that row before they come up on the next one, if they're coming through the raid.
Yeah, I just meant is when you drop that thing in the corner, the spikes initially will pop straight up on the second rows in from the left as we look at it now, and from the top where the bosses and the line the bosses stood in.
Yeah.
Judging by that video.
Yeah, the point. Yeah, the point I'm making is up to 70% is easy to avoid. You guys don't even have to worry about it as long as you're not near the tanks on that second row in or second row from the back.
That's what I was saying for other people, so they just know not to be stood there when you're fighting kind of thing, because they'll pop up.
To be fair, Shadow, as long as they're roughly in the middle of the room, there's nothing to worry about on that for the first 30% at least.
Big green thing on the floor, that's where you'll be standing, right, guys?
Yeah, so as I say, there's one ability of Spike's that changes at 70%, then at 40% he does both when he hits the tank. That, other than that, I think you've got people get changed. What? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Calm down. So then you've got the chains. If you've got chains around you, just stay away from the people with the chains. People with the chains, stay away from other people. That's easy. The chains do a knockback, so you don't want to... And they do damage over time for the people that have them, so healers be aware. The spiked balls, a row of balls are going to come down the middle, from the back, I should say. We have to kill one to get through them. If you get hit by the spiked balls, I think it's an insta-kill. So what you want to do is, I'm probably going to say whichever one spawns in the middle, go for it. Just burn it down and go for it. I'll try and mark it with a skull. Wild, I've also got you as assist, so if you can see it and mark it, that's cool too. That is pretty much it. Avoid the spikes on the floor, nuke the ball when they come towards you in the middle, and stay away from other people if they've got the chains around them.
How about you mark the row where the ball's going to be killed, and that way you don't have to worry about marking the individual ball. Just put a marker on.
Well, there's an entire row.
Does it always come from the back though?
It either comes from that side or that side, so the ball will be in the one ball that goes in that row.
Yeah, okay. So if the ball is on that line, either across or a middle that goes through there, then yeah, you want to nuke that one. Cool. See how we do.
Hang on, you wanted to stay 3 heal or go 4?
We'll see how we go. We managed yesterday.
The thing is, this isn't a particularly bad fight for damage. The fight I'm worrying about is more going to be later ones, I think, tonight. I think the first fight will be alright. If we get as much damage as possible just to nuke this one down, that'd be swell. Wild will tank roughly in the middle, I guess, yeah? Just remember, at 70% and 40%, the boss disappears to reforge his weapons. So, just avoid the swirlies that come. First pull on it, so, you know, if things don't go well, at least we'll learn from them. Should be fine. Yeah, so just stay away from other players, guys. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run over here. Alright, it's 2 or 3 rows. Alright, the balls are coming from the right. Watch the chains! Guys with the chains! Come on! Cool. Alright, okay, cool. Shadow? Did you just die?
Total brain fart.
Yeah, guys with the chains, you don't need to run through them like... Because some of you guys... Oh, shit. Let's keep going. No, Wild. What's his name? Shadow ran at me.
Fault.
That's fine, Wild. You can go at that corner, mate. Good job, man. Good job. I didn't think the balls spawned that much. There's so many balls, man.
It just caught me off guard. Then from the video, didn't look like it happened that quick either.
First ball, Shadow. I wouldn't worry about it, mate. Right, where are they coming from?
Left.
Yep. So that one, no, next one along, middle one, that one. Fuck.
Well, it's gaps.
Oh,
Some
just use the gaps and.
A gap in the blue line.
Fuck's sake! Battle res blue. That's bad timing, I think. Yeah, bat res on blue? Is it possible? Or are you waiting until this phase?
I would wait until this phase is over.
Lost irony now. Yeah, okay. I didn't realise how difficult those spikes were going to be, so... we'll crack on anyway, see how it goes. Right, now watch how these come out, because they're going to be different.
And balls.
Oh wow, that's a really fucking shitty move. I can't do the marking on this. I can't. Yeah, it's difficult for me to do everything. If somebody wants to take the reins and mark the orbs from a DPS perspective, that would be appreciated.
I didn't think they'd quite overlap like all of that.
Yeah.
Well,
It just
looking
makes
at
it
the
look like-
strategy, it didn't look like it, did it?
Yeah, it just basically look like his abilities. You deal with them as they come along, one at a time. No worries. No, here's just everything. Deal with it.
Yeah, like the fuck.
People with change just need to stay well out of the way of everyone else while the ball's on. You can't be worrying about trying to do DPS.
Yeah, I think on that occasion, as sort of Shadow put his hands up, he ran in to move through the gap. But yeah, I mean, the people with the chains, they can probably sit towards the opposite side of the platform where they spawn from. So, but it's learning curve. That's the first time we've done this boss, so I'm not too fussed. Do you want another healer tuck, do you think?
Say, I don't know if we need another healer, but maybe we need to careful with his transition.
Did anybody want to take volunteering of marking the an orb to nuke? I know that yellow marker's there, but I could really do with somebody putting a skull on it. Or alternatively, I could put 4 markers around the outside of the room. And you just go for the one. I mean, you've got assist wild, so you're more than welcome to do it anyway, but I know you and I are going to have our hands full. Because not only are we tanking, dropping stuff in the corner, but then we've got to avoid the other stuff as well. Well, I don't want too many people trying to do it. That's right, Dakota, the ball we're trying to clear, yeah. The thing is, if you mark the wrong one and it's one off, like, that's fine. As long as it's one of the sort of middle 3, yeah, I suppose. When are we lusting on this? Because they never really discussed that.
When he comes down after his second transition.
Because people went, okay. So at 40% we'll pop it.
I was going to say 30 because that's when he goes up for his second transition, right?
40.
Is it?
It's 70 and 40, I think.
That's what I've got written down.
Yeah. There you go, 70 and 40.
It's 70 and 40, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was 30. Okay.
No, I get what you're saying, Dakota, about just go for the one on the middle, but it depends where you stood. Like, if I'm stood here and targeting, sometimes it's a bit difficult to see. I don't know.
Maybe like
Colour, not yellow.
maybe like said, just put a mark on the outside of each thingy. Probably easier.
Shit, which one was the middle one? Was it that one?
One more, I think.
One more up.
Well, wait, yeah, that was the one you had it on.
That's right, isn't it?
Right, just in the middle.
Yeah, close enough. And then one where he is.
Yeah, so put one here. One here.
One opposite the yellow.
About here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
Right, so, okay, if an orb spawns on any of those markers, kill it. And then the white and silver markers are where the tanks will go, depending on which side of the room we're fucked over. Go. Eat feast irony or your own food, mate? No, I know what you're saying, Ifrika, but I struggled, especially in the heat at the moment, to line up which row was on which. You know, Descartes is absolutely right. I get what you're saying, but it's fine. It's not really about a deal breaker doing it this way. Right, cool.
Five, 4.
Painsmith by name.
2,
Painsmith by
1.
nature.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument. Slight death comes for you.
Lol. Nice. Dip it.
I think someone hit me with their chains and buffed me into a ball.
Right, guys.
Wait.
Well, one thing I'll say is when you get the change and go through, have, or ensure, I should say, ensure that, well, if you've gone through without the chains, get as far away from the balls as you can. Okay, we're going to have to use all 4 corners. That's fine, Wild. Good job, man. Yeah, good job, Nuzet.
8%, 7% transition.
Right, go for that orb in the middle. Don't transition the boss if you can. Okay, right through. So that... Scary? What happened there?
Only I got hit by the axe.
This phase goes on way too long. Yeah, guys, if you've gone through with the change, just get away from any potential chance of going in anyone. Right, remember these are going to come out in a sort of an L shape.
Prepare for balls as well, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is fucking harsh. Right? What the fuck? Yeah. That is a bad mechanic to have to try and avoid.
Jesus. Didn't expect it to be this hard on normal.
Yeah. That video we watched grossly underrated this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really simple. Like, there's this tactic, and then there's this Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking this is just an interesting mechanic fight. Nope.
Yeah, well, it's all the spikes, and when they go under the ground, you jump over the top of them. You know, you go through them, and doesn't seem so bad, right?
Well, the
And there was
dungeon
time for everything.
is bugged, so maybe this as well. You never know.
I swear to God, I'm gonna have to start banning Gradanas from my streams.
What's he doing?
I don't even know, Irony. It's that much text about pasta. It's irrelevant in every way, shape, or form. Right. Ifrica seems to think from watching it. Now, Ifrica sounds like any sports fan though when they watch somebody miss an obvious fucking penalty or something like that, where they're like, yeah, I could have done a well better job of that. It's way more simpler than, you know.
You do know that the balls, we can slow them, right?
No? Oh,
Yes.
You can use traps, can't you?
Well, I mean,
Alright, I'll
concussion shot would probably be your best bet.
I'll try.
I had the feeling you might say that. Ifrica.
You can't hard CC them, but you can slow them, so dart flaps should work.
That's what I was saying. Would concussion shot work or that sort of stuff? Or well, F-bind is. Would that work? Because it's not slow, is it? Oh, okay, okay.
We can but try and science it.
I'm not sure what ring. I would say no, but
That'd be great if you could put a ring down and just knock them all off the edge.
Right, I've done it as a mouse over button, so as long as I get a clear path up where it's meant to be, I'll have a dot draft then.
No, I remember the last time you used something that was mouse over when we were trying to do achievements.
That was nonsense. This one actually works.
Yeah, if it works, it works. I mean, I'm not gonna. Oh, there's a shot. Tuck's name on the old. Yeah, the only problem with dodging the spikes, the balls, Ifrica, is if I drop the things in the skull area in 70% to 40% base, and the balls start from that side, it's hard for me to dodge without bubbling, and it would be hard for Wild as well because, yeah, we'd have to run through the spikes, I think. Ah, whatever. We'll see what happens. Prog boss.
5, 4, 3.
They're all prog bosses,
2,
so that's fine.
1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Oh, I'll let you go first then. I don't know if it's me, but my timers are off. No, it's just me. Those things don't seem to be going any slower, right? Stay away from the edge, guys. Noise. If you see people with chains, guys, help them out and move out their way. Alright. Big balls coming through, boys. Oh, cool. My shields went to everyone bar the one I was actually trying to fucking nuke. Oh, Nosep died.
You gotta keep moving once you get through that.
Yeah, people aren't moving.
Stop stop on the other side of the balls, because then the rest of us can't get through, especially with the chain.
Just use the knockback, push them out of the way, they'll learn.
Well, the problem
near
is
the
if it's
edges.
people with the chains in the way.
This is true. I thought the chains were going last.
We were. But people stopped just on the other side there.
Give them a donk. They won't do it again.
Yeah, that. I'm stunned. The orbs aren't going down quick enough.
Well, we had a few dead.
Yeah.
Just a little thing you can blink through them, and you can feline, no, not feline, whatever, the night fade soul shape thing.
Blink. Not
Yeah.
blink. I know what you mean, the kind of teleport type thing.
Yeah, so say you've got a chain, you can just like teleport over it, so then that frees up a lot of space as well.
And turtle, you don't take damage from the spikes.
Please tell me it ran out.
You did.
Right, I was going to say, because that was really unfortunate, that statement was immediately followed by your death.
I was just silencing it.
I also noticed that, see on that phase when you have all the spikes, running in a diagonal line will save you more time if you need to get to the opposite side.
What do you mean?
So instead of running like straight across in a horizontal line to get to the other side,
Right,
if you
you're on about
run,
transition phase.
yeah, if you run sort of like on your keyboard how it's like Y, J, and then that little M thing, yeah, if you just go down in the diagonal line, you'll make it to the other side without hitting a spike.
Yeah.
I noticed a few people were trying to do it horizontally and getting caught out.
You're right, but I'd like to think common sense, you know, people would know that would work that way, but
I think it just depends how close the next hole is. From one side to the other, then you're best off running diagonally.
I'll be honest with you, Irony, I'm starting to think my bet was wrong.
Yeah.
I had a bet with Irony to say that we kill 4 bosses tonight.
We will.
I don't know. This one's supposed to be not the easier, but certainly a little bit more simpler than certainly Kel'Thuzad or Sylvanas.
This did look simpler than the others. I will agree with that.
Yeah.
We've dealt with worse.
Is there an option on routes in here, or do you have to follow a certain order?
Before this boss, there was a little bit of an option. You could sort of pick between Remnant or Soul Render, and then I think
The next floor you've got options. You can go to whatever one.
We need this drawbridge up here to go through this gate, I think, to get in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So long story short, we need to kill this boy.
We need to, yeah, this is kind of the roadblock to the next sort of 3 bosses.
Yeah, they're not affected by slows, traps, concussion, or anything that I could see. I tried them
Nope.
multiple.
People just need to get their act together with DPS on them. And it's difficult, I know, especially for melee.
And just if you've got chains and you're like spreading out from people, just keep an eye on where the tank is when he has that big circle on him, because it's like 2.5 to 3 squares those spikes come out now. It only looked like 1 on the video.
It was one on there, which is really fucking... It's annoying that... I mean, it's a good video, but I'm starting to think PTR.
Yeah, I think it was.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Here come the balls, star side. Okay, much better handle, guys. Just watch those spikes at the edge of the room. I appreciate people are moving with the chains, but obviously don't get yourself killed. Right, gonna go, I guess. Blue side, blue side, blue side. Great job. Plenty of time. No need to homo pile. Stay away from the edges. Good job, spike people. Really nice, really nice. Nice. Transition of 6%. Spike balls in 30 seconds, I think. Okay, gonna go
after the cruciform normally. Unless we transition.
Yeah, before it. Cool. Okay, good transition. Plenty of room, guys. Just get back. No need to try and speed through the spikes, guys. Really no need to speed through them. Give yourself time. Loads of room in the area. Loads of red shit you're going to have to avoid as well, yeah?
She's immune to damage anyway.
Yeah, it's 99% damage debuff, so there's really no point, guys, trying to nuke it. To the left. I think we should have probably rotated healing cooldowns here or something, I think. That's cool, it's good. Good job. Okay, so remember the spikes are going to be a little bit more trickier to avoid when we put them in the corners, alright? So remember, they're going to keep coming out in an L shape. Plus, we're going to have the spike balls. Right. Okay, cool. Okay, going to do the same corner again. Let's go. No spike balls for this one. Okay, good job, I think. We're going to have spike balls in 20 seconds. Well, now, for some strange reason, because DBM timers. I fucked this up, but there's nothing I can do about that. Absolutely nothing I could have done that.
Put mastery right before it hit.
Yeah, well that was good. Yeah. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Might need a bit of a heal here, boys and girls. Watch the spikes. Bollocks. Yeah, sorry again, guys. Right. Let's get a couple people up. Okay. Oh, we've only got Moo that can battle us, right? Right, hold off any more battle reses just until this phase changes. Use defensives if you got them, just keep yourselves from taking too much damage.
Well, I can see the pattern seems to be the same each time.
I'll take your word for it. Right, battle res, somebody, Drew, get Drew up. Once Drew's up, Tuck, pop Bloodlust. So right, stay away from the edge. So we've got a horizontal, a vertical, and then the corner one again. What do we?
Ball's coming too.
Alright, get the balls, guys. Prioritize. Cool. Go into the skull, drop in the corner.
Watch them spikies.
Yeah, they come, guys. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch those chains. We're gonna get balls with every second one, I think.
Another mastery.
Yeah, good, because when they detonate, I think they do very wide
Spikes
damage.
coming towards you.
Yeah, blue, blue, blue. Let's
And
get the,
balls.
nuke the blue balls, guys. I can't. Yeah, this fucking tactic is so hard. I think the problem then is that you can't get to a corner when you're busy dodging the balls and then the last tanks thing. Good attempt though, 25%.
Hold on, I can res.
Oh. Don't release then if you don't want to run back. How did you get battle res?
No, I was in my cocoon thingy.
Oh.
That drops the aggro.
Sweet.
If he was far enough away, then it doesn't react, so.
Okay, so much better first two phases. Hold on a minute. We got 4 paladins. Fixie, what aura are you using?
Retribution.
Okay. You're using Retribution?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. There you go. All the paladin buffs then. Right, one step it. Feast is there. Cool, nice one. Cheers, Drew. Thank you very much.
I'm starting to think they should have called this boy like the Iron Lady or something with the amount of spikes there seems to be to impale you.
Yeah.
It does, Tuck.
There's no cleave or anything on this boss, is there?
No.
So it's probably a best thing that we all just, unless you got chains, homo pile the boss.
Yeah.
Because that obviously makes it easier for the AoE healing and whatnot as well. And just the people with the chains on the outside.
Tuck, how's the healing? Do you want a healer, another healer, or are you alright?
Well, if we don't need the DPS, I guess we can try another heal. I was just looking at Drew and
or Scary.
Scary's DPS.
Yeah, they're in the top 5.
But
top 1 and 3. One scary died on.
yeah, I'll agree with Tuck. It's not an issue. I think just more of us getting used to it factor than.
Okay.
Avoidable damage. Yeah.
Okay, we'll stick with 3.
Well, I
Yeah,
just
I am wild.
took a talent, so swap talent, so I can do trank.
Okay.
The cooldown shortened from 4 to 2 minutes.
Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll get Scary to heal if we need him to. Yeah, that's a good point, Drew. Also, it will go from a melee DPS to a healer, so you know at least there's that. Right. Yeah, I see a Warlock gate here would be great, right? And cookies. Maybe an extra battle res.
Make your own.
5, 4.
I got a Warlock.
3, 2, 1.
No, I mean cookies.
At least you haven't got a macro to insult Nosep now every time you do it.
Oh, I can think of something. That's fine. Wait, what?
Wow, what a scrub. Bit of karma. The fact that Nosep's now outliving you. What happened?
I was way ahead of the ball and I still got hit.
Yeah, I mean, judging by the fact that you're dead.
I'd honestly treat him like the.
Oh, like a square between, and I still got hit.
I'd treat him like the ones from Garrosh. Those things would hit you from across the room.
Remember, don't be too close to the edge, guys. Get Scary up. No? Barra Scary? Can we? Alright, wait till after this phase now. I agree with you on that one, Ifrika. Alright, watch the corner, boys and girls, and the balls. So Scary, would it be possible for us to not waste a battle race, do you think, on you?
Are we just gonna wipe this one?
Yeah, we've got no battle res, and I'm thinking a 4th healer because I died then because I didn't have enough health to take the reverberating hammer hit.
One bloody timer left.
The other good thing about standing Homo pile on the boss is when he's tanked in the middle, it makes it dead easy to find the ball that you need to attack.
Yeah, Scary, can you heal this one?
Yeah, sure.
The problem we've got is every time that reverberating hammer hits, it hits the tank super hard and then it hits the whole raid.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense, I guess, if we use... Yeah, no, that's fine, Tuck. And to be fair, you know, I don't know what the RNG is in terms of how many of the healers will get it at the same time. It's just... So you've actually been a brewmaster.
Every time I see a Brewmaster tank, all I can think of is Legend of Drunken Fist.
Even if you just throw out a judgment fix, that's something.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I do. Judgment or shield.
Prepare bot here.
Anything just to try and keep keep the orb down as quick as possible.
I don't know, Wild. I don't know how this is with healing yet. But I'll try.
Alright, let's see what happens this time around. Everyone should have eaten the feast. Apart from irony.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity! Unleash the instrument! Spiked death comes for you!
I can't wild the cut chain.
Unleash the instrument!
remember, don't stand at the edges where the tanks are dropping it in the corner. So if it's skull, stay away from the blue and yellow markers, for example. Yellow, purple marker, guys. Good job with the chains, guys. I'm getting ready to run the go wild. Yeah. Booyah. Right, nuke the purple orb before we transition. Just nuke it quick. Oh, or use the gaps. Use the gaps, that's fine. Tuck.
I think they actually fought something there. Because I've noticed there's gaps if the balls appear when this faces up.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely weren't destroyed by us. Just be careful you don't run sideways into spikes, guys. There's a few people getting caught out there. The healers are on top of things, so it's good, but obviously, you know, let's save them as much work as we can. Spike balls, yellow side, can people get away from me with chains, please? Thank you very much. I'll be honest with you, those spikes on the floor don't really do that much damage, right?
No.
Yes, I knew that's the problem, I think.
Maybe we're worrying about them too much, as long as we're... Yeah, because I mean, Drew took damage there and it wasn't really that much. It's just a stun for a second. Right,
that corner.
It's dropped in the opposite corner, guys. Red. Oh, bollocks. Yeah.
Really got to focus more on the balls than on the spike.
Yeah, this is the problem. The spike isn't, the ball isn't dying quick enough, and I'm trying to keep my distance so I don't get one shot by the ball. So I can't get into position to drop off the hammer throw or the axe throw. And then of course I've got two people with the chains, not necessarily their fault, but because they're waiting to be the last ones through, and the balls are getting that close, I'm getting ping-ponged all over the place. I might need to retalent something. I don't really want to do that though. I was thinking about having 2 charges of Divine Steed. But then that sacrifices a reduced cooldown of Divine Shield, Ardent Defender, and Lay on Hands.
I mean, you can't bubble it, can you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would bubbling like negate the hammer throw as well?
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, but who knows with the mechanics in it.
If it's a debuff, it might just drop it, but don't know what happens then.
Well, it's a fixate that hits you for sort of after so many seconds. Yeah. I'll try that wild. I got a bit caught up.
Has anyone got anything Jeevesy, Reevesy? Ah, I see the auto hammer. Never mind.
That's true.
Well, the spikes do 12k damage in stun of half a second. Spike balls do 120k.
Yeah, they're the insta kill.
If you get hit by a change, you take 12k damage.
Yeah, just looking at people's percentages of damage to the spike balls. I mean, the melee are probably the exception, but we can just up it a little bit, guys. Everyone just drop the damage on the boss and prioritize the ball that we need to get through, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, let's give it another shot.
I just actually find targeting the hardest thing. By the time I've got on the right one, it's half dead already.
Yeah. Don't forget the feast, guys, if you haven't eaten. Oh, excuse me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Guys, you can come a bit closer to the boss. There is no cleave.
That's what I was saying earlier on. Best of the homo piling.
Probably good for the healers as well if we're all kind of closer to the boss. Orb, red. Cool. Yeah, we'll try and keep him in the middle. Just come on over. You don't have to keep distance unless you've got chains.
It makes targeting the ball easy as well. Just the one directly in line where you are stood.
Blue side. There we go. That's nice and quick. Yeah, that's all we need to do, guys. Just stay together. Middle of the room is free for all. Okay, yellow side, guys. Oh. Right, middle of the room, back third. Give yourself plenty of time to dodge this shit. And dodge the fire. Let's try and avoid that too. I'm assuming he does a cackle every time somebody gets hit by the spikes.
I think it's when
Nope.
he does the swirlies.
And those getting hit are producing the red pools on the floor, right?
No, the pools are just random where you're stuck.
Okay. Right. Keep the gap between boss and skull clear if you can, Drew. Sorry, mate. You're in the way from my little run. Cheers, fella. Alright, here comes the corner one. Red side, back of the room. Good job. Pixie, what? Did you get caught by an orb? Coming from skull corner. Red side, red side. Great job with that. Okay, just be careful there. There's a bit of a knockback on me. Gonna follow it into the skull corner again, boys and girls. Noise. Purple side, purple marker. Good job. Well done, dip it. That's nice. Now just watch the corner I'm going to, guys. Red side, red side. Yeah, the orb's not dying quick enough. Wild's having to sit in the middle, and then that happened. Am I light on range DPS? That's a white, by the way. I'm just. Let's have a look.
Not particularly light. I
One,
can see at least 5.
2, 3, 4.
I'm ranged today.
Alright, 5 then. I might call the breather, guys. Just run back to the boss and we'll put break timer in. Of the percentage of DPS done, Dakata's biggest DPS damage is on the orbs. So 27% of his damage, which is good. We just need to be pushing as much damage as we can on the orbs. Just another point I'll make. I know people are driven, or some people are driven statistically by the logs and whatnot. I don't care what the logs look like here. It's more important that we get the kill, get everyone a bit of loot, get some more bosses down. So yeah, just prioritize the tactics, guys, making sure we get it right. Right, I'm going to chuck a break timer down, so don't put a feast down yet. Okay, have another look at the tactics if anyone's a little bit unsure, but our biggest problem there is the odd ball gets through. We just need to be a bit smarter about that. And we'll be right back. And we're back. Well, most of us are back. Ready to check to see who's back?
There are faces in the outside walls of this room.
Okay.
Just thought I'd pipe up.
The ones above the doors.
No, in the
On the wall.
the corners over here.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah. That's a nice cheery look.
That is very true, Tuck. I didn't notice that.
Feast is up, guys and gals. We should all have a second pot, as there were 30 in there. 30.
Right, one shot, easy.
That's what we like. A nice big jinx before we start pulling the boss again.
Not above it.
Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's ready check in preparation for balls.
Need acrobatics, Stuart.
It's already one out.
There was one early doors, but yeah.
Where is it? Oh, there we go. Let's start stacking them acrobatics.
That's more like it.
Holy shit. That's a lot of acrobatics. I can't even zoom out for that. 10 we got?
Not our best, but it'll do.
But based on the size group, size of the raid group, that's a pretty decent amount, right? 10 of them. God, that one at the bottom's really got to be struggling, especially as it's practically tiptoeing with 9 others on its head.
Yeah, look at the bend in his back, and you see him like leaning forward.
It looks
Yeah,
like
his chiropractor is not happy with him.
the tower's getting a bit wonky. Anywho, right, guys and gals, anybody got any questions or uncertainties about the fight before we pull?
Yes.
Not you. Anything you say is null and void.
Who left?
No one's left. The meme is not. Let's think of new memes for 9.1.
And you spat my drink out there.
Yeah.
Warlock?
Who died?
Yeah, that's so 9.0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That raider doesn't raid with us anymore anyway, so yeah. Lol. Cool. Purple, yellow, yellow, yellow. God, I wish those shields would all go for the same fucking mob. Alright, you know the drill, guys. A little bit towards the red side of the palette. No, not red. Yeah, red. To that orange shit on the floor. Ooh, watch how scary. Should be the last wave? Yeah, good stuff. Gonna go for the skull market to start with. Let's get Dip it up. Let's not have anyone down. DPS is critical here, especially in range. What's that, Dip it?
It was my own stupid fault. I must have strafed.
Okay, red side, guys, red side. Good res. Ooh, it's a corner. Yeah, healers, keep us topped up as we go in the corner, which you just have this time. That's great. Right, that's it. Nice. Okay, let's top us up if we can. Where are we looking? What's the orbs? Red should be alright. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, we could probably just avoid them, to be fair. Oh, no Zap, come on, man. Healers, it's starting to get intense because of the lingering flames debuff, so just be warned. Alright, he's about to come in. Let's hold off the reses just for a second, just in case we lose a tank. So we're good bloodlust. Pop a flask or pot if you've got anything to give yourself a bit of an edge. Right, remember this is across the platform and it's coming at an angle. Get those spike balls down on blue, quick as you can. Oh, Jesus Christ. Keep going. Spike death on the blues, get it down quick. Nice. Go into the skull corner. Keep pushing, guys. Keep going.
I am running on fumes.
Can you drink?
I've already done it.
I've got an innovate or anything? I don't think we have we? Watch the spike pulls. Popping cooldowns, keeping himself up. Nice. Oh, watch out! Don't run over there! Saru, do not go at the corners.
Sorry, I had the chain on me.
I know, but it doesn't
stuck.
matter, mate. Don't run to the corners, because the tanks have got to run at the corners. Battle Res Blue, we can still salvage. Battle Res Blue, quick as we can. Nice one, move. Ranged, every single one of you go straight on those orbs when they spawn. I'm gonna drop this in the corner and then get in a good spot. Ah, fuck it, I'll just bubble. Oh dear.
Yeah, nothing left, mana-wise.
Nah, we had too many people dead as well. This is a DPS check. You know, we need the orbs down quick, we need the boss back down quick, you know, there's a lot going on. We're making, you know, good effort. That was probably our best one yet, I think. 12% better than the last. But yeah, just gotta be aware, guys. Gotta be aware. We'll get it, we'll get it. Right. Is there anything anyone's struggling with? Anything need to be re-explained or?
Just the being alive bit.
Yeah, it's hard. There are so many mechanics, and I think we all came in here a little bit unprepared because tactically it didn't look this chaotic on the videos that we were looking at. Yes, it covered all the things we need to avoid, but not in the way. Ifrika, will you stop encouraging the bots? Yeah, I think the reason being on that, Tuck, and I agree, I think the reason being on that is because the 9 showed all the tactics and a lot of abilities, whereas this one, tactically speaking, it really only showed a handful of them at any one time.
It's kind of always been the same though. The ones that look like they're the messiest, there's loads of abilities, but they don't necessarily do a lot. And then the ones with the few abilities, it's like, oh shit, they really hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Sylvanas, and I'm not looking forward to that.
This one looked like you had time between each ability, but this is just everything all at once.
I didn't realise they overlapped so much. That was the thing. I thought they were staggered. You know, I expected the waves of spikes in the transitional phases, but I didn't expect the ball and the hammer or the scythe or whatever, the great axe, to all hit at the same time.
This almost kind of reminds me of the dancing boss in the last raid, that you really have to see it and do it a lot of times before you'll ever get the feel for it.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not displeased. I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, Scary, I've been thinking the same things. I've gone, this is a pug killer. The LFR, this is just going to be carnage.
Be nerfed to shit for Poe.
I was about to say the same.
I mean, LFR, you probably don't have the balls, and the damage they do is probably negligible. But
I mean, LFR not so bad, but Fatesmith with the standing on the runes to get them to rotate, that's just going to be murder.
Yeah, balls have 1 HP.
Spikes tickle you.
Tickle your balls, was that what you said?
Well, the spiky ones.
I don't think DPS is an issue in this fight. I think survivability is a problem. If everybody was alive, there'd be enough damage for us to get through this fight.
Yeah, damage is not a problem at all here.
No. We've got a variety in DPS, but generally I'm not too worried on that front.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Oop, okay.
Unleash the instrument! Spiked death comes.
To be fair though, at least I'm paying more attention tonight. Oh, that was an issue yesterday.
Unleash the instrument!
Wow, Sarah, you ready? Battle Resin, we need everyone up, please.
Unleash the instrument! Spiked death comes for you.
On the red. Guys, stay centered to the row of blocks as well, yeah? Don't strafe, don't accidentally wander, just try and stay in a straight line. I'm assuming that's what killed you, Asara. You might have got caught by one of the balls by doing that. And I wouldn't rely on your blinks if, you know, because the distance you guys move with those blinks isn't particularly far. Right, orbs again, they're on the blue. Duck. Oh shit, Wild's taking a pounding.
Burning 3 are so fast, Wild.
Do you know what? I can't do this with one tank for 2.5 minutes. Because I am going to die. Moo, do a battle res on... Well, we can't. Yeah, just wipe it. Wipey wipe. Saying if we could have battle res somebody just to do the mass res.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
We really gotta watch the deaths early.
Yeah, Asaru.
Nope. Nice try, Shadow.
Yeah, Asaru, what killed you? Did you misjudge a blink?
No. It's alright, don't worry about it, it won't happen.
You fucked up big time, didn't you?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's why you're not admitting what you did, whatever you did.
No, I just don't see the point of saying it. That's fine.
That's okay. I'll review the stream afterwards and see if I can spot what you did.
Apologies if it was my fault, is when I've got the chains, I tend to just stand at the back of the line and wait for all the balls just to pass me so that I don't run through with them. So if you were waiting for me to go through, I don't.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. That's why I sort of like panicked and then tried to
I think if you've got
flank, and it was a weird angle and it went into a thing rather than over it.
I think if you got the change and you got a skip in or immunity to get past the balls, it's a good idea to use it because you're creating more space for everyone else.
Well, that's the thing. I just stand one block to the side, don't go through at all, and just stand right at the back in the space. So I just don't go through. That's the way I've been doing
Let
it.
the space move over you rather than move through it.
Exactly.
And also, if you want a handy tip for like avoiding spike damage, is that if you stand sort of closer to the edge from the direction it's coming to you, it's easier to just step into the next block and miss them. If you're at the back of the block, by the time you see the animation go through, you'll get caught as you hit the end of it.
Yeah, I've got caught a few times, admittedly.
You know, I'm going to echo what I kind of said at the start of tonight. This is a prog boss. There's a lot going on. There's a lot for us to get used to. And the problem we're going to have next week is we're probably going to have a slightly different variation of raiders, and we're going to have the same problem of other people getting their head around it. So, you know, we'll persist. That's all we can do. If we kill it tonight, great. I think we can. I just think we just need to be a bit smarter with some of our movements. But, you know, it's a hard boss.
It to be too easy, otherwise we'll be finished and then we'll be doing heroic and we'll be finished that in a few weeks and we'll be going, what do we do now?
I said the same to Irony when we were having a chat before raid. One of the things I was kind of saying was, if we came in here tonight and killed Sylvanas, great. What progress? But now what? Now we farm heroic. Now we're into heroic quicker. We do heroic. Then what do we do for the rest of the expansion? You know, so where it can be frustrating wiping on the boss like this all night, the positive side and the way I'm looking at it is, you know what, so fuck. We're gonna kill it. Yeah, it's what, day 2 of a raid?
I mean, this is Burning Crusade, that kind of shit at the end of the day. Like, and I think when Wrath of the Lich King first came out, KJ, Branka and I were in Oldham, we had people that were just quitting because we kept wiping, and we were like, well, this is the fucking point, mate. You gotta stick it out or you ain't gonna get nowhere.
I remember Karazhan when it first came out, guys.
Yeah, Karazhan was the same. I mean, thankfully I joined a guild that was already a curator when as the first boss of the run I did, but
And Dip, how many wipes did we have on Garrosh again? Back in
I don't want to discuss
area?
it. I would even prefer. There's many bosses I would prefer never to discuss ever.
See, the thing is, right, when I joined you guys at the end of Siege, you were farming. Were you farming Mythic, Heroic at that point?
Yeah, we were doing a few bosses on Mythic even. I think.
Yeah, but when I joined you, these guys, you know, I remember Dip, it was raid leading, and it was Garrosh you guys were on. So I have no idea the pain you went through up until at least Pandaria. But it's fine. Just take it positively. Do your best, guys. And if we kill it, fantastic. If we don't,
week 1. Chill.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think we should push for the kill, but I'm not gonna piss and moan about it at the end of the night if we just spent the whole night on it. It's learning, and it's a challenging boss. I'll be honest with you as well, I kind of like this size raid group. I like who I've got here tonight as well. That's no disrespect to anybody else. Red market, guys. But I do like what we've got here, you know. It's a good group. I appreciate, obviously, you weren't here last night, Dips, but I imagine if you were, the result wouldn't have changed. We would have still been, you know, as far as we are
England
tonight.
would still have won.
Yeah, we would still... We'd still be... That's not what I meant. But yeah, we'd still be here tonight, you know. It's all good.
That was half a joke, by the way. I was actually splitting them.
Oh, that's alright, Tuck wasn't. She made it abundantly clear. But then again, that's fine. No, you did. You didn't say you'd hope we win, though.
I was only supporting Denmark from the romance of having hit such a bad start. It would have been nice from the fairy tale.
The one reason I felt bad for Denmark more than anything. Move in, guys, move in. Sorry, I wasn't sure how close I was going to be there to not getting you guys killed. A red marker, guys. Red marker. Red marker. Anyone getting fed up? Oh, scary. Honest to God, mate, it's like having Rhoda in the raid.
No, this
No,
one.
no, no, no. You're right. Rhoda would have
fucked
lived
me
a lot
over.
more than you. By the way,
I did 12 cannons and Drew fucking charged at me while he had the.
no, Zep, I did
12.
everything to make sure I didn't take the piss out of you there, because you've had far more better survivability than he has tonight. Scary, I love you, man, but you know you gotta sort it out.
Oh, piss off.
Mate, if you keep this up, I'm gonna drop you and bring mana.
Harsh.
No, do you know what? That was a dig.
Oh, man,
To say.
too
I'm
far.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was. That was almost at the level of calling him a Nazi. You know, it's actually probably worse. Moo, can you adjust your macro for battle res to say it says Kung Fu Bones every time?
I could probably do something.
I mean, you've got two options: Kung Fu Bones or Xanthu at the minute. I mean, I'll let you pick. Right. Okay. Scary, as you're dead, what happened to cause you to die?
Me and Drew charged over the balls together.
Right. So what you're
While
saying is
we both had like the chains around us.
you both touched the balls at the same time. You didn't wait your turn.
No, we didn't touch the balls. We went into each other with those chains. So we killed each other with that.
Am I gonna throw a res on somebody?
Yeah, battle res. Anyone that can mass res.
The captain, did you just run off the edge?
Oh, we're wiping dips. I didn't actually call it, but I think Dakota read the play. Yeah, if you battle res Kung Fu Bones, and then we'll get a mass res. So don't release, guys. Mass res incoming. All right.
Nah, didn't get it off.
Tuck's got a
No,
res.
she did.
Tuck's got a
She
res. Yeah. Don't release. Do not release.
Wait for Blue to release now. He's the only one.
I'm busy typing. Sorry. Wait. Tuck,
So what's the macro supposed
the
to
fuck?
Don't do a scary and get off the floor.
No, you'll see on my stream in a second, right? But I accepted the res, and then all of a sudden, everybody was just alive and at full health, like it had lagged.
You were the last one to accept by a mile.
Yeah, no, but nobody else had accepted when I did. You were all dead.
Yeah, you got a lag spike.
Yeah. Even Ifrika said the same thing on the stream. It looked like it was lagging. It was a game, Ifrika, rather than the stream. Suarez. Who's given me mentorship? Because I really appreciate that 5% buff.
Irony's giving it to me.
Ah. Rubbed the paddles extra hard. Irony, do you remember when I rubbed the paddles extra hard? In Battlefield 4. That before anyone gets... Didn't I
Yeah,
start
the other
charging
guy
the paddles for about 2 minutes waiting for somebody to run through the door so I could kill him?
Yeah. And you rest that one dude and you got the power of fucking Thor.
Power of God.
That's the reason why we died. At least I did. Fucking Drew, you dick.
I'm not. No, I think it was you.
You
mate.
did exactly the same thing I did.
Yeah.
No.
Leave Drew alone. You've died a few times tonight, and it hasn't been Drew every time.
I didn't die from a ball.
Although I bet you if you had the Warlock gate up, you would have been fine.
No, because I used Transcendence. I
Oh
was
yeah,
fine,
sorry. You
but
would
then
have
he touched me.
You would have used Demonic Circle and survived, would you not?
That's the same thing. Just fuck off and kill this thing already.
Hey, I'm not the one that's dying all the time.
4.
You died the same amount of times as I did, total.
Actually, no, I don't think I have.
Yes, you have.
Should have died one more time.
Children?
No, I'm admitting it, I died more than him. It's freaking me out. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut here, but there's a lot of things I'm tempted to say. Oh dear. Just trying to enjoy the experience, boys and girls.
Is that what you say to them all?
That's what I keep telling myself. You will enjoy this blue. It won't be a clusterfuck. It helped last night because I was drinking whilst raiding. Granted, I didn't have one can of Carlin, but then again, that's all it fucking takes most of the time.
I clipped the ball, that was my fault.
No move. Oh, I should touch Shadow's chain. Get Moo up, guys, if you can. Or Drew, I think, is in battle reser. Run! Spike death, boys. Get those spiky balls.
Let you go first.
Nice tuck. Nice fixie. To the kissing floor? No homo? The only other advantage is staying at the back and chilling is you get to watch everybody else decide where the things are going to be. Oh fuck. Hui! Torment will span eternity. He must have raided with us before. That's a joke, by the way, guys. I don't really mean to think that. Hammer time! Oh, fuck. Okay, I should do that. Does anybody know, Paladin-wise, if bop works on the spiky balls? Would assume so. Physical damage.
Probably.
No, only if you have to. No, Zep, don't try it intentionally. I want to try and make sure your death count is lower than someone else's tonight.
Yo.
Yeah, it does work. Yeet. Get fed up with this guy unleashing his instrument.
Yeah, same. Massive tool.
I'll be honest with you, I never normally have the game volume on, so it's doing my head in. Blue one, guys. Blue, 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 blue. Oh no, Baraka!
The ball just is on the side, damn it.
We'll give him a kick move.
No!
You ready for some
I
instrument?
interrupted enough just to be in here.
Oh, really? Insufficient funds. Okay, that's nice. We got through the phase. Feels good. I'm gonna tell you guys to battle res Barranca for DPS, ready for Bloodlust. So if you want to cast it, ready to accept after this phase, anybody, Drew will move.
He's got it.
Nice.
Maybe not.
No, he's got it.
His name. Okay. His name goes green on my nameplate, so if he has it, and it just disappeared.
It's got the icon. Yep, cool. Bloodlust. Okay. Big damage, guys. Big damage. Right, stay away from the edge. Should be the same as phase 2, really, okay? Right, red, red, red. DPS, get on that one in the middle.
Nice.
Beautiful. Alright, new the boss, new the boss, new the boss. Okay, going off to the same corner as Wild. Ah, with his little teleportation thing here. Cool. Self-healed as well. Keep an eye out for the next balls. We get some nasty overlaps here, boys and girls. Right, go on, unleash. Top everyone up. Red, yellow side, yellow side, yellow side. Turn a nuke, guys. Turn a nuke. That's nice. Straight through. Okay, I'm moving to the same corner as before. Yeah, watch the spikes are coming that way. Big deeps, guys. Big, big deeps. Okay, watch those chains. Come on, guys. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Taunting off wild. Getting some instrument unleashing going on. Keep that. Alright, red, 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 red.
Starting to run low.
Okay, cool, through the red. I'm gonna run off to the corner. Watch out. Right, get a big... Oh, shit. Right, yeah. Who we did? Just keep going, guys. Keep pushing.
All my cooldowns are up. I haven't used them.
Right. How are we for cooldowns?
Nothing.
I have Aura Mastery left.
Right.
He's on the next.
The next hammer hit, use Aura Mastery.
Yep.
Hammers, orbs, 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 orbs. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, fuck.
Mastery's up.
Yeah, I'm stunned.
There was a hope, but...
Yeah, I can't have ranged DPS dying, and I lost Dakota. I need everyone up. Needed everyone up. That's good. Another improvement on our best, so yeah.
No hip and shouldering the balls. That's what we've learned.
Yeah, we need to stop wasting battle reses early on, guys. All right. Echoing what I've been saying. There's a lot going on, so I'm not, not having to go. But let's try not to get caught. The thing is, if you die from a orb because it wasn't killed, fair enough. There's not much you can do if you can't get through the line. But if you're walking through and you're accidentally too far to the side, then yeah, that is your own fault. Dakota, what killed you and Nozep?
I got knocked into the ball at the end there.
Panic. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, to be honest with you, at the time Dakota was dead, Nozep was dead. They were the only two at the time, and then the wipe started to come into play. So yeah. Should have just come in on with the first one on heroic. I'm not suggesting that, but yeah. Dakota, just on your last comment, I won't read too much into it or read it out too much, but you can always blink through anyway, right? So really, I suppose it's irrelevant where you're stood. You're still, and again, you know, you are doing a lot of your damage on the orbs, which is great. So that, you know, there's no problem on that front. And if you're getting through with blink, that's fine. So don't worry about it, mate. You're doing fine. We're all doing all right, to be fair.
Repair, possibly.
I'll put Jeeves down. There's a legits. Give him something to do. He's kind of being made redundant by repair hammers at the moment.
Jeeves can never be made redundant.
It's so handy being able to access your own bank wherever you are. Is it every hour, I think? Yeah.
Do that with the Kyrian follower as well.
Can I?
Yeah.
It's just Kendall, isn't it?
I really should pay attention.
We're healers for mana. Who should I be using my innervate on?
Bye, my friend.
Yeah, do any of you healers need... I mean, I've heard Irony mention it once or twice he's out, but is anyone else struggling?
I think anybody calls it close to the end, I guess.
Yeah, it was me in the end. Like, really in the end.
I kind of was just using it on Irony all along, because...
Appreciate it. So yeah, whoever calls it. Just...
Wait, so it's the vendor?
Never done.
You can choose one of a couple of things every hour.
Toodaloo.
Oh, she's playing me a song. Ah. Why can't you be an acrobatic one like your friend?
Not everyone's a circus monkey.
It should be. I mean, that's racist, I suppose. No, I know. I'm only joking, Ifrika. I'm not being serious with the heroic comment. I've no intention of going heroic till we've cleared normal.
That you wanted to go heroic the week before Ifrika comes back, wasn't that it?
Yeah. Cool. Let's just give it a shot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity! Unleash the instrument!
I'm just
Are
laughing.
you laughing at his instrument again?
No. I'm laughing at the fact that my little owl is following me around like a fucking idiot, and then there's a tower of them at the back of the room. As far as professional raiding goes, we are miles from it.
Intimidation tactics.
It's
What
like,
do you mean?
be afraid of our acrobatic stewards because they're here for the ball. They're just waiting for somebody to go, I can't see mechanics because of the tall tower of owls.
Remind me to use that for my excuse.
Right.
Blames the elves.
It means everyone's going to get great logs because of the elves.
10% increase.
That's it. It's better than transmog. With transmog, whew. I think, is it still playing the song? It fucking is. Sorry. It's the fact that I'm getting my ass handed to me and this fucking thing stood there playing a flute.
Every good army has its band.
Oh dear. I really hope it despawns because it's putting me off big time.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Can tell him to piss off.
Yeah, that would involve clicking on it whilst we're raiding. Oh, wild. You have movement speed I can only dream of. Nice.
The good times roll.
Literally, the good time is rolling into the corner. No, in my luck though, if I rolled monk, I'd go flying off the edge.
All the best tanks do.
Yeah. We had that problem with Anafris actually, between me getting knocked off and Wild rolling off. Fun times. They were the good old days. Alright, he's gone now, I can focus. I asked him to play Last Resort by God, I can't remember the name now.
Linkin Park?
Not Linkin Park. That's
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach, thank you, Papa Roach. Would have been funnier if I actually knew the band name and hadn't fucked that up, but never mind. Coming your way, Dakota. Spike on the red, yellow, yellow, yellow.
I'm now calling them Papa Rasno.
Papa Rasmo. Where did the lingering flames come from? Is that for phase transition phase?
I guess.
Think so.
I
When
do,
he
because
smacks
I'm just
the hammer,
thinking
it
about
does
the
damage.
stacks, yeah. Purple side, guys. Oh shit. Sorry, chain people. Yep. Healers, just be careful with that hammer. We were a few low on health, but I know there's a lot going on, so. Yellow? Oh shit, that's me. Coming your way, Drew? Three or 4% to go, guys, for the transition phase. Red. Good job, Wild. You watch where Wild is. Get a battle res on him. Right. I'm gonna get. Let's see if we can all survive this phase. I want to get the cutter up as well. Right, these move a bit faster, I think, this phase, right? Oh no, dip it.
Yeah, sorry, Fireball got me.
Yeah, just with the fireballs, guys, just move back a bit where it's gonna hit. if you're lined up for the right, I do need either Dip It or Dakata up, so if we can do that after this, or even now if you want a battle res and they can accept it after the phase. Yeah, do the battle res. Alright, Bloodlust, come on guys, big deeps. Okay, going off to the moon.
Revive.
Spike ball red, spike ball red.
That got me.
What got you?
Chain guy got me down.
Wild. Did you not move, mate? Oh. You were still alive on my screen. Okay, never mind. Oh dear. Okay. Better with the first phase, I think. Any obvious problems or anything, guys, or do we just think we're getting caught out every so often by mechanics?
Personally, just mechanics.
Yeah. So DPS is fine, healing's definitely fine. Yeah, just mechanics.
Yep.
Well, actually, as tank, it would make sense more me, because I'm more likely to be alive with the ret aura.
I mean, there's no silence or interrupt here.
Yeah.
And mounting's really not something that's too much done.
Shame we can't stack devotion aura.
Like Tuck says, Gary's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Let's see at the total overall deaths.
You got another munchie box, Drew?
If we need any more, there's some of the GM tab as well, so...
Oh, there should be hunters.
Well, there was at least 40 in there. I didn't take any out because Drew was loading us up last night, so I'll leave them in there unless we emergency need them, I guess.
I think we can use them pretty liberally. The mats most of the mats for them, the price is dropping all the time.
Alright,
Yeah,
mate.
I've not put any in the bank for ages, so I've got whatever mats are kicking around on me.
I'll start loading the bank up with any of the mats I've got for food. I don't cook on this character. I've maxed cooking, so I don't really want to... Yeah, I can see what you mean. God, they only make one feast at a time. That's loads, isn't it? Okay, cool. I don't really care about flasks at this point in the night. I mean, you know, it's 10 pack. We've got 20 minutes of raid left. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do. Nozep, try to beat the feast, mate, whilst it's out. Cheers, man. Yeah, we'll just carry on as we can. I mean, we'll give it a couple of more attempts. If it doesn't look like it's going down, then we'll come back next week. Cool. Okay, come on, guys. Let's keep focused. Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument. Spiked death comes for you.
Sorry, no, that was totally my fault.
Unleash the instrument. Unleash the instrument. Spiked death comes for you.
Fuck! Fuck.
Did you go off the end?
No.
It gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I mean squawk down the thing to you. No, I got caught by balls.
You've got to keep early deaths coming, haven't you?
Yeah, try to make Scary look better, or feel better about himself.
There's nothing you can do to help that.
Still not top deaths. Fuck off.
You're top of the wipe causing deaths. Oh, Scary, a bit low on health there, mate.
Nope.
Whoa.
Can you please shut up? I can't hear the boss laughing.
Hey, if you need me to shut up so you know whether to move left, right, up or down.
Maybe you can hear the balls dropping.
No, usually it's the thump of your corpse hitting the floor.
What the fuck would you?
Ah. It's a wipe anyway.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't either. I just saw the first person that was dead was him. I mean, hands up, I died twice on that encounter, but yeah. Called it.
The two people rushing in front of me with the fucking chains. And they got me knocked back.
Sorry, that wasn't my finest moment.
No, I'll be honest with you, I got caught by one of the chains people at the back, but that was my own fault. Like,
I just got myself in a bit of a tangle from whenever that bit started. And yeah, I think I hit just about every one of the I've tried.
Yeah, basically.
I may have lost focus temporarily.
to be honest, it is getting a bit late as well in the raid.
I've been dead good with them too. And I don't know, fucking made an absolute cluster of that one.
Ooh, pardon me. Nope. The car's running into a wall. Ah, right, okay.
You know what this fight needs?
Enough?
Laser beams.
Sorry, Dipper, what did you say?
It needs laser beams just to improve my life that little bit more of things to try and avoid.
Oh, you missed the laser beam boss.
Yeah, there's been a... Has there been 2 laser beam bosses?
It's been a few, actually.
Yeah, then you have to go to the new dungeon, the last boss. You remember Rizaru? With the fucking stars? It's like
Oh my god.
There's actually a couple more bosses that have laser beams coming up. I know Sylvanas does.
Yeah.
So yeah. Is it worth it for the loot though? I mean, 226 is decent item level, but
What's the animal horde?
let's not put the animal hordes down, guys. Come on.
To be honest, I would say yeah, it's worth it. Like the dungeon itself is pretty fun. Like totally new mechanics that they haven't used before, which is interesting.
I like some of the weapons, like the Blade of Grievous Harm looks pretty cool. That watery type deal.
Like the whole dungeon it plays a lot different than normal dungeons. But like there's a lot of fun mechanics, a lot of crazy shit going on. It's more like a mini raid as actually a dungeon.
It'd be good to get those last little like item level stuff so you can get to just like fill in the gaps of your 226s that you're missing.
Hated gloves.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I mean, if obviously appreciate your time's a bit more limited, Dip It, but the gloves you can get from the reputation for the Death's Advance, or even upgrading it to 2.0, like that, for example, is worth going for as well. Oh, do you get a belt? Sorry, yeah, we get. Yeah,
it's what is it? Is it tier 4 you can get to from just the scholar dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get up to tier 4 easy. After that, you need to get tier 5 to unlock tier 5 and tier 6 to unlock tier 6.
So, no, as you get higher, you also need to like the jump from 220 to 226 is 2 ranks. I think, not 1. Because I think rank 3 allows you to upgrade to 220. Rank 5, when you buy the item, will get you up to 226.
Anyway, I'm not. I don't really need much gear.
It's rep grinding.
Here's not my problem.
No, and to be fair, you're more likely to get gear from the raid when you can raid than you are from the Kotharian thingies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
That's good. Shame your Valor resets, really.
Unleash the instrument. Spike death comes.
Blue marker. Purple. Yep. Alright, Africa, thanks for watching, mate. See you in 2 weeks. Watch the moon marker, boys. I'm dropping it off here. We'll probably, yeah, actually, just focus on the orb just in case. Nice, that's a safe transition. Good job. Good, great transition, guys.
Oh god, not Drew again.
Moon marker, dropping it off. Spikes on purple. Good job. Moving to skull with this. Spikes on blue. Okay. Gonna run to the same corner you did, Wild. I think the orbs usually come when I get it. Yeah, on the yellow team. Nice. Cool. If I'm not mistaken, I think the closer we are to the person with the hammer being hit, the more damage we take, so just be aware of that, guys. Okay, moving to skull. Is that wheat? Purple, purple, purple. Gonna taunt off the wilds. Ooh, nasty. Battle res, wild. We can salvage. We can salvage. Let's top everyone up heal wise because there's a lot of dots now, guys. There's a lot of damage. Moo, are you alright mana wise, or do you need an innovate? Okay. Innovate just gives you free healing for 10 seconds, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it just yet until we need it, okay. Right, Bloodlust, let's do it. Let's get Nosep up. When Nosep's up, Dakota, please use your Bloodlust. Go, Skull.
Using revive for this.
Oh. Red, guys. And it's coming from Skull. Whoa! No rush to come through with the spot. Jeez!
Why was that so in the middle?
Because someone went through with the fucking chains and it was knocking us back.
Chains are supposed to go last, not first.
Yeah.
Everybody got knocked around.
That was bad chains, and I'm really hoping it's not the person I used the battle res on. Do you know what? I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, let me call it there because people released anyway. Okay. I mean, yeah, a little bit disappointing. Obviously, we didn't kill it, but yeah, it happens. We were unlucky tonight. But I'm not too disheartened by it.
It was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be from watching Vince.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we all came in with a mental image of what it wasn't, and obviously a hard-hitting reality of what it was hit us when we started doing it. But I don't, you know, yeah, it's Scary's made a good point in Officer Chat. It might be like Council. The first week we struggle on it, the next week we have no issues. I mean, it could well be that maybe the boss is overtuned. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? But regardless of which, we'll come back next week. We'll do it all again. I don't think people should be too disheartened by what happened tonight. It was good to see the boss. It's just a shame, obviously, you guys didn't get any loot out of it. But ensure you sign up for raids going forward. If any of you guys can or know that you're available, just make sure you're updating the calendar. I'll post logs for tonight, although it's more, I guess, just to see how you did on the better attempts, I suppose. But next time, guys, we'll get it next time.
Yep. Thanks all.
Yeah,
cheers guys. I'll stay on here for a set while I upload the logs. And thank everyone for watching my stream we watched. I'm going to discontinue that, but cheers guys.
See, Scottish people, can I ask you,